Welcome to the premiere of Demarcus Jones and the Solar Calendar Animated. I'm Quenica Ragsdale, the author of Demarcus Jones and the Solar Calendar and the owner of TJK Publishing. I'm excited to have you all join us for this release. When I saw this animation software, I thought to myself, well, at least we'll give it a try. It was time-consuming and hard work, but I must say that I am proud of the outcome. The animation is simply our 20 chapters of Demarcus Jones and the Solar Calendar Book 1. Starting today and for the next 19 weeks, every Thursday at 6 p.m. you can catch a new chapter. Now make sure you subscribe and ring the bell so you can get notification of every time the chapter is released. If you already have the book and the audiobook, you already know what's going to happen. But if you don't and you can't wait until the end, head over to cjkpublishing.com and go ahead and pick up that book or the audiobook. The chapters and therefore the animation varies from 3 minutes to 12 minutes each. Enjoy, tell a friend, and most importantly, know thyself.
Demarcus Jones. History. Knowledge. Yeah, the truth is here. Black history was a mystery. I mean, it never really made no sense to me. Like who we were before slavery, how we got here, how we came to be, or what the strategy. But like, how would that be? Erase the facts that we were kings and queens, but now the cats and eyes, they were magical. Everything we touched turns in the gold. Demarcus Jones. Demarcus Jones. Demarcus Jones. The calendar won't be wrong. Demarcus Jones. Demarcus Jones. Demarcus Jones. Originals, we don't need a clone. Demarcus Jones. Demarcus Jones. Demarcus Jones. Black history, you can learn at home.
Chapter 1. Be seated now.
Sit down, Demarcus, Miss Smith yelled at me. It's always, sit down, Demarcus. Behave, Demarcus. You're going to detention, Demarcus. But Miss Smith never says that to the other students. I think she doesn't like me, and I don't know why. Hey, Demarcus, asked Joey, who sits at the desk in front of me. Can I borrow a pencil? Joey never brings his supplies to school. He always needs to borrow something from me. But he's pretty cool, so I'm okay with it. I reach down in my backpack to grab Joey a pencil when again I hear, Demarcus Jones! That is the last time I tell you not to talk in my class. You're going to detention. But Miss Smith, I pleaded, trying to defend myself. I was just giving Joey a... Not another word, young man. You're always trying to put the blame on someone else. To the principal's office, now! I was mad. Joey looked at me and whispered that he was sorry, but I was too upset to respond. As I walked toward the classroom door, Miss Smith quickly moved to the other side of the room. I don't want you to return until you learn to follow the rules. My classmates began to laugh quietly in their seats while trying not to make eye contact with me. It was another sad day in the 5th grade. I've been to the principal's office every week, and every time I tell the principal or my mom, Miss Smith just doesn't like me. They tell me that I'm just making excuses. But it's not an excuse, it's the truth. I do all of my work on time. I always have my supplies, while my classmates sometimes skip homework and Joey never has his supplies. Why am I the only one who gets in trouble? Maybe I should not do my homework, or maybe I should leave my supplies at home, since I'll just get in trouble anyway. Hello, Demarcus, said the principal's secretary. Did you get in trouble again? Yeah, I got in trouble for helping someone else. I just want to go to another school. Sure you did. She said that like she didn't believe me. Just wait here and I'll see if the principal's ready to see you. The principal sentenced me to in-school detention until the end of school, and a 3-day suspension from school was to follow. I'm sure I'll get in trouble for this. My mom doesn't like having to take off work to keep me at home. I sat in the principal's office until the school bell rang, and then I walked down the long hallway to the detention room. As soon as I walked into detention, I saw the reason I was sent there in the first place. What's up, Demarcus? What are you doing here, Joey? Well, Miss Smith said that since I didn't have my homework 3 days in a row, I would have to go to detention for the next 3 days to do it. But I was thinking, maybe you could do it for me? Yeah, right. Who does Joey think he is? What did I miss in class? I asked. We talked about the Pilgrims and the Indians and the big Thanksgiving feast and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, seems like we talk about that every year. Well, we haven't talked about black people yet because the Pilgrims had brought y'all over here from the jungle, Joey said, trying to make a joke. Joey, I proclaimed, black people were here before some white folks brought them here from Africa. If so, then why is it not in our social studies book? Asked Joey. He then left to find him a seat. I stood there confused. Maybe Joey was right. I couldn't remember reading anything about my ancestors before slavery. Demarcus, yelled the detention teacher. Be seated now.
On the next chapter of Demarcus Jones and the Solar Calendar Animated.
Mom, my teacher yells at me for everything, but she doesn't yell at my classmates. Maybe you should just remain quiet and stay seated all day, Demarcus. And I saw something pretty odd in the bottom. I moved all of the other junk out of the way